50 empty seats in the main cafeteria. I counted on Thursday probably 40 empty seats in the C gym. I saw 5 kids sitting on the floor in the A gym that were playing cards, so clearly they were sitting on the floor by choice. Nobody was being bullied into being shoved on the floor and told they couldn't sit at a table. We have more than adequate space. So there are lots of people out there who are questioning why we all have lunch at the same time. We have this thing called block scheduling because when you're in high school, you're no longer in middle school, you're no longer in elementary school, and sometimes freshmen are in classes with seniors, are in classes with juniors or sophomores, and they're mixed. So the best way for us to ensure that teachers are available, that labs can be done during lunchtime, and that students can all be in mixed classes is to have lunch at the same time. There is no issue with seating. So I know it's been floating around, I know people are speculating. Anybody is more than welcome to come to the high school. I spoke with Darren Groh with advance notice to observe, to take a look. If they have questions, please reach out to the administration. Don't make assumptions. This stuff just gets so out of control, and a lot of these people that are commenting actually don't know the facts. So pick up the phone and make a phone call and ask. Come to the board meeting. Everybody has the opportunity to get the proper information if they go through the right avenues, and Facebook is not it. So I just encourage everybody, if you have questions, please ask the administration, call the school. We have an open door policy. Anybody can come and observe at any time. There's more than plenty of space for everybody to have lunch.
Oftentimes when someone makes an assumption or things are said, it's tagged to something else they don't necessarily agree with. This board had to make a decision to build an additional central office space. We had to do that a few months ago based on something that happened with another building that housed our special ed department, and we had to take a look at the space we had and what we were going to temporarily. And when we moved our special ed offices up to Myersville Road, it was said out loud, it was a temporary solution to what we could look at to see how we could house that department. After looking more carefully at our space and what our needs are, it was determined by this board that a central office building would be the best solution. First, to have our special ed offices in adequate space, and second, to make sure that our central office was located closer to our buildings and in more comparable space. For me as a board member, when I was sworn in, it's a profound responsibility for the safety of every single student, staff member, and that includes our central office. A few months back, we came upon a situation where we had to secure our buildings. We were unable to secure the municipal building in the township, and much of the difficulties we were facing from a safety standpoint was directed at the central office. I don't think this board, and those of us who sat on the board at the time, some of us were not on the board, would ever want to be in that position again. By having our central office located on our school grounds, we have the ability to protect all our staff, including our central office, to the best of our ability. When somebody's not happy about a cafeteria space, to say, why don't we tag our central office to that space, that's not a solution. Again, make informed comments and check out what we have here. I stood behind the central office then, I stand behind it now, and I just wish it could get open sooner so that we can have a more consolidated space for our staff that is closer to our schools, and even from an educational standpoint, I think it's going to be better to have our professionals closer to each building, visible on the ground, seeing the wonderful things happening in all our schools all the time, and not have to take a trip to get there.